Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Alicia and if you can't tell, my voice is a bit at the moment. Got a bit of like cough, that sort of stuff. But I'm currently editing this video and the intro to it is awful. So I'm going to quickly redo it now just so you guys have a better understanding of what the video is. But basically what this video is, my favourite makeup products, and I've basically done it into a top 3 of each sort of category of makeup. So top 3 foundations, top 3 concealers, top 3 eyeshadows, you know, that sort of stuff. So I will look completely different in the next clip. I'll probably sound a lot better and I'll probably look a lot better as well, so I just wanted to put this in now and I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm not including primers and setting sprays as I only have 3 of them anyway. But anyway, let's start with foundation then. So my top 3 foundations is my top 3 foundations. So I have got 2 drugstore and 1 more higher end. I am going to try and do that with these products, is give some higher end and some drugstore products. I don't have a lot of higher end products, like I say. I think most of it will be drugstore. So, top 3 foundations are Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay. Love this foundation, it's so good. And also for more of a light to medium coverage, I'd say Collection Illuminating Touch Foundation. Mine's in the shade Cool Ivory 1. But if you want like a more light to medium coverage, this is a good one. And this is more of a full coverage, and this is in the shade 05 Light Beige. And then my last favourite is the NARS Sheer Glow. I'm obsessed with this foundation, it's so good. It's in the shade Mont Blanc. I like it. Concealers. These are all drugstore because I don't have any higher end concealers. I have one, but I don't use it because it's too dark for me. So, but my all-time favourite has got to be Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. Love this. It's literally like £4, I think, and love it. Second favourite is the Revolution Conceal and Define Supersize Concealer. And then my last favourite, which I don't use this as a concealer as such, I use it to carve out my eyebrows and use it as a base for my eyeshadow if I'm wearing eyeshadow. Or I just put it on and then set it anyway, so. But it's the Primark My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer. And that's in shade Porcelain. The Revolution one's in the shade C3 and the Collection one is in the shade Fair 1. Favourite powders. I've got to be these 3. I've got 2 loose powders and 1 setting powder, because one pressed powder, that's what I mean. But my cheaper loose powder is the Revolution Bacon Finish powder, and it's just like a translucent setting powder. I really like that. My more expensive one is the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. I love this. It's really good and it also smells incredible. And then pressed powder is this, which is the Body Shop all-in-one face base powder, and this is in the shade 03. As you can tell, I really like it. I do have another one of these, so I'm stocked up. Favourite bronzer. My favourite bronzer / contour sort of thing. This is my all-time favourite at the moment. It's by the brand Sunkissed, and it's the Dream Star bronzer, and this is a matte bronzer, and I use it every day at the moment. I know it don't really look like it. I haven't had it for massively long, and I've only started using it for the past week, but this is what I've been using. Second favourite is this, which is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and this is what it looks like. I love the contour shades in this. And then the last one is the Hoola Mini bronzer by Benefit. I love this bronzer, it's so good. Is blushes, you've got two, but it's these two, they're literally like the same shade. But this is the Sun-Kissed blush. It doesn't have a shade, but it's just a really pretty blush. And then this is the one that I literally use every day. But it's the L'Oreal Le Blush in the shade 145 Rosewood Blush. It just looks like this. It's a very like rosy, natural sort of blush. Favourite highlighter. This is going to be a struggle because I love highlight. Having 4 for this one, it makes up for the blush. I'm going to say it that way. So my favourite highlights, because I use so many different ones, I'm going to have 4, but this is what I've been using literally every day at the moment. It's the Revolution and Sof highlighter palette, and it just looks like this. I use these 3 shades mixed, and then I use that shade with that shade for my inner corner. Next one is also by Sun-Kissed, and it's just the highlighter. It doesn't have a shade name, but it's just like a champagne-y gold sort of shade. I really like it. My next favourite is the Obsessions highlight, and it's one of their single ones, which I don't know if they do them like this, but I know they still do this shade of highlight because I've seen it, but they do it in a like bigger pan now, and it's in the shade Moon, and it looks quite purpley like lavender in the pan, but it actually comes out more like silvery on the skin, but it's really nice. My last favourite highlight is the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter, which looks like this. I literally love this highlight. Eyebrows. I literally, actually, these are probably my favourite eyebrow products. First one is the Soap and Glory 2-in-1 brow pencil. This is the Archery brow pencil. So you got a brow pencil on this side and eyebrow gel on this side. I love this eyebrow gel. Next thing is, I use this every day, then put the eyebrow gel on top, and this is the Tanya Burr Selfie Sculpt eyebrow pencil. I love this. And then the last one is a brow pomade. It's the Revolution brow pomade in dark brown. It doesn't look very nice, and I think it's kind of dried off a bit, so it doesn't look the most appetising, but I like that. Mascara. No, I forgot I'm only doing 3 on. I was going for 4 then. These are my top 3 mascaras. So this is the Mascara Revolution by Revolution, and I really like this mascara. The wand looks just like that. I just think it's a really nice mascara. My next favourite is the Maybelline Snap Mascara, which looks like this, and the wand looks just like that. This mascara is literally what I used. I must have used this for about 2 months straight. And my all-time favourite, which no mascara has beaten it so far, is the Maybelline Lash Sensational in Intense Black. The wand looks like this. I think this is most people's favourite, but I love this mascara. Eyeshadow palettes. This is probably one of the hardest because I've got quite a few eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so what I've done is I've done 3 drugstore palettes and 3 higher end palettes. I'm actually going to do my higher end palettes first, if I can pick them up. Okay, so first one is the Kylie and Courtney eyeshadow palette. This is the pink palette. I do also have the blue palette, but this one I think I prefer, as I just really like it because it's more like natural, everyday sort of colours. I don't know, I just really like this palette. This is my next favourite. It's the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which looks just like this. I really love this. It's just like an everyday sort of neutral palette, I guess. Don't really know how else to describe it, but and then my last favourite is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Looks just like this. It smells incredible. I think that's one of the main reasons why I like it, but also the shades in this are really nice. And it, again, it's like an everyday sort of palette. And then the top 3 drugstore are, I've got an I Heart Makeup palette, which is this one, which is I'd say this is a dupe of the Too Faced Sweet Peach. It looks like this. I love this palette. It's so pretty. And also really nice pigmentation. And then these two, the Revolution and Soph palettes. Revolution have got to be one of my favourite eyeshadow palette brands. They're just really nice. And these are literally like £10, I think, a palette. So for this palette, this was £10 for 24. So you get 24 shades in this palette for £10. So I think that's pretty good. And then also the Extra Spice palette, which she done with Revolution. This is an 18 shade palette, but also £10. Also stunning. Love it. And then the last one is lipstick favourite, because this is literally what I've been using more or less every day. I've literally nearly run out of it, and it's the Olivia Hale lip gloss, and this is in the shade Naked Mauve, if that's how you say it. I think it is. But I really like this lip gloss. I can't remember, I don't know how much it is because I got it for Christmas actually. It's really nice, this lipstick. Or lip gloss. Next favourite, I've just found this again in my collection, and this used to be my absolute favourite like last year, I think, or the year before. And I wore it again today, and it's actually one of my favourites again. Like, I've worn it recently and it's one of my favourites. It's by L'Oreal. It's in the shade 302, I think. I don't know like the exact shade name just because it's not on there. But it looks like this. It's like a pinky... It's like a pinky purpley nude sort of colour, if that makes sense. And then my last favourite is by Too Faced, and it's the Sweet Peach lip gloss. It's in the shade Papa Don't Peach, and it just looks like this. It's like, I'd say this is more of a brownie. It's more of the brownie sort of nude lip. That is my top 3 favourite makeup products for each category of makeup, would you say? I guess. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Comment what other videos you want to see me film. But I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.